Today, I'm going to be making a move tier list for Steve. This is going to be just in reference to himself. It is going to be just what I think his best moves and then down to his worst moves are and where they are for him in terms of usability. As a disclaimer, I don't really think Steve has any bad moves, and also I'm going to be ranking the things like forward air, forward tilt, like all of those things just relative to all of the weapons at the same time, kind of. I don't really want to just be like, okay, bronze fair, or wood fair, iron fair, stone fair, gold fair, because that would take literally forever. So I'm just gonna do like fair, back air, and things like that, okay? So, I think Steve's #1 move is neutral B. It is so versatile because, of course, it is mine, it is block, and it is craft. So, well, I'm going to mostly be focusing on block, because mine is kind of necessary, and then crafting is also kind of necessary. Neutral B is so good. It is literally what makes Steve so unique. It makes his recovery better, it makes his edge guarding really good, especially with the Gimmer stuff of, like, punishing the ceiling tech. That is crazy. So you have kill setups with this thing, you have the ability to break shields by accident with it. There are so many things, like, it's so intricate, this stuff. You can run away, you can, have a good disadvantage. This move is insane and is what makes Steve, like, playable, basically, because if he didn't have this, he would just get hit and die and basically have to down or out of disadvantage, and that would be it, which isn't good. Also, did you know that the majority of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed to my channel? So scroll down and hit subscribe, and also apparently there's a bug that sometimes unsubscribes people from channels, so you should scroll down and make sure you subscribe, and also hit the notifications so you can get notified when I upload videos, haha, YouTube things. His next best move is going to be Minecart, which is side B. I'm just gonna Minecart. Minecart is insane. It is literally so good. It is a projectile, it is a command grab, it is a recovery option, it has powered up and non-powered up versions, so it's a kill move, it's an edge guarding tool. This move does everything, and I wanted to put it as the best move, but the only reason I didn't is because you need iron in order to use Minecart, and sometimes you're not going to have iron, so sometimes the move isn't usable. But if it is usable, it's the best move. It's insane. In my opinion, I'm thinking about the best side B of my best moves tier list, which was Spin Dash. I think Minecart's better than Spin Dash. I think this is the best side B in the game. Like, it has kill confirms, it has kill setups, it does literally everything. The only negative is you need iron. But it's a less, I find it easier to have iron than I do to, let's say, have Wonder Wing with Banjo. Because, you don't get those backwards, you can mine iron at different times. It's so good. It's insane. For the next top tier move, I'm putting Jab. Obviously, Steve's Jab is really good. It can carry opponents across the stage, it can combo into forward air, it can combo into back air, because I'm gonna also consider the weird reverse jabs and add a shield jabs and stuff like that, where it kind of breaks the normal add a shield option law of it has to have jump squat, because it doesn't. Jab is so good. It literally combos from 0 to 80 on a lot of characters. It can 0 to death some characters, especially if you have diamond on fast fallers. It is actually insane. The ability for you to go down throw, forward air, jab, jab, forward air, jab, forward air, jab, forward air, up tilt, up smash, it does 90%. And it's somewhat consistent. Obviously, you have to worry about SDI and change your combo route because of that, but it also combos into up tilt at lower percents if you want easier combos, because you can go jab, jab, up tilt, up air, block, up air, or up tilt, up air, something like that. It does so much damage. Of course, you have mobility with it, like Mega Man, so you can constantly just be changing your position and using this move. It is punishable on shield, I'm not going to lie. You can add a shield it, as most characters. I don't actually remember the frame data exactly, so let me look it up. Yeah, so it's -10 or -9, which is punishable by basically every character. -9 is the gold. But so if you're -10, that's Shulk up the out of shield, which is going to be one of the slower good out of shield options. So you can basically get punished by every character, but regardless, it is still so good, because of course it is a sword, so if your out of shield option is really close to you, it's not going to work. Let's say a Mario up B might not reach. Definitely not a Mii Brawler up B. This jab is insane. It's ridiculous. It has so much potential, and again, it's not even that optimized yet, I'm sure. I'm sure there will be even better stuff. Another really, really good move is up tilt. This move is ridiculous. It's incredibly fast. It's a great combo tool, although not as good as jab. You do end up getting your block combos off of it though, which is pretty good. But the ridiculous thing about it, I'm looking at the frame data, is the most unsafe up tilt is -4 if you get the forward hit. Of course, if you get the back hit, it's going to be -8, I'm pretty sure. Like, -6 is the biggest one. So if you have a 7 frame out of shield option, you just can't punish up tilt. Or maybe 8. I think it's -7 if you get the very beginning hit of up tilt. That's crazy for a move that is this spammable and this comboable. Obviously, it doesn't have great horizontal range, which is the negative of it. But that honestly doesn't even matter because it's really safe, it does a lot of damage, it's a great anti-air. Of course, then it leads into the up airs and the block combos, and we've all seen those crazy vertical combos that Steve has. This move is so good, and again, you can combo it off of a jab on floatier characters if you're close enough. You get like jab, jab, up tilt, up air, block, up tilt, up smash, the block breaks, up air, forward air, things like that. So this move sets up for so much. Again, it might be the top of high tier instead of top tier. I might move stuff around later, but this move is insane. Okay, that's going to be the end of top tier, at least for now. The first high tier move is going to be forward air. The top of high tier is going to be forward air, because this move is an edge guarding tool, it's a spike tool, it's going to be the main crux of a lot of horizontal combos, because you can combo fair into jab, as I mentioned earlier with why jab is so good. Of course, it's not as good in neutral, which is why I'm putting it below jab. But otherwise, this move is fantastic. It hits out, it's really strong, it spikes, although the spike's not that strong unless you have diamond. But forward air is just really good, and it's really important for his combo game because of spiking on the ground and continuing that. And like, you can combo it off of down throw on certain characters, so you get like down throw fair into jab, which is insane. Like, this move is so versatile, just not versatile enough, in my opinion, to be top tier because it's not really going to be used in neutral. It's mainly going to be used as an advantage tool or a combo tool, and that's just making it very slightly worse than the top tier moves, and that's basically about it, because this move, the uses of this move are fantastic, but it is not quite as good as the other moves, and that's literally the only negative of it. It's just not as good. The next move is going to be down air. I know a lot of people probably think that this move is a top tier move, and I almost put it there. But again, one negative of it is sometimes you can't use it if you don't have iron, which is big, because if you're caught ironless because you're playing a rushdown character, Dare is basically unusable. And also the fact that you cannot control it horizontally. So a lot of times if you down air and you're not going to jump immediately off of it, you're going to get punished by characters, or at least hit off, or you're going to like down air and then be in the air again, which is still a bad place to be in disadvantage, which can be harmful for Steve. Like, the main use of this tool, in my opinion, is actually going to be edge guarding. Edge guarding with this move is insane, because if you hold out, you're obviously going to die, which is the correct way to DI this move, and you're at like 80 and DI in from like stage height, it's just gonna kill. Like, it's insane. It's so crazy how strong this move is. Again, if you could move it a little bit horizontally left or right, in my opinion, it would be a little bit better, maybe top tier. And again, sometimes you can't use it because iron, but also it has like the shield break setup that Gimmer showed off. I don't know if they patched that in the patch. I don't think they did. So it is very useful. It does a ton of shield damage. It has uses because you can like mine off stage with it. If you like do a block and then a down air, you can kind of like mine on it a little bit. You have the weird cheese grab thing, which I've got before. It's really good, but it's just very slightly not good enough to be top tier, again, because sometimes you're not going to be able to use it. This move is insane, and it is one of my favorite moves on Steve, but it's just not, in my opinion, good enough to be top tier. So I think the next move, in terms of how good it is going to be up air. Up air is really good. It is so fast. It's literally a better Bowser Jr. up air. It combos incredibly well. It can lead to 0 to deaths. It can lead to a ton of damage. It can lead to just juggle situations where you're just spamming up air on someone, then they're gonna force an air dodge. You're gonna like up air, oh, they air dodge, down smash on the ground, or like make a block, down smash. Like, this move, it's not, again, the most versatile, which is why it's not in top tier, but the uses it has are insane. It is, again, one of the best combo up airs in the entire game. Not the best, but one of the best. It obviously isn't a kill move, which is unfortunate, but it leads to so much damage at low and mid %, and it's such a good anti-air and air-to-air. Obviously, if someone's above you, like, it's such a good advantage tool that, like, you can't put it anywhere, in my opinion, other than high tier. Like, this move is just so good. Next up is going to be down tilt. Down tilt is wild. This move is +5. It is +5. It is the safest move in the game. You have advantage. You can down tilt jab people's shield, and you are winning. That's so insane. Granted, of course, it does have negatives because it lasts a long time and it's very punishable if it whiffs, But who cares? It is one of the most repetitive edgeguards in the entire game on characters with bad recoveries that have to recover low, because you just down tilt, wait, you down tilt mine, down tilt mine, down tilt mine, as I showed in one of my videos against a Ganondorf. You can do that to plenty of characters. It's a great two-framing tool. It's a great edgeguard tool in general. It's a combo tool at lower percents because you get down tilt into dash grab, which can lead into, again, on heavier characters forward air, on lighter characters maybe dash jab still, which can lead into bigger combos. You can combo it off of down throw, and sometimes you can get like other stuff. Like you can down tilt into grab, you can grab into down tilt, I'm pretty sure, on certain characters. Like this move is wild. Again, is it situational? Yeah, because you're not going to be using it too much in neutral, but if you ever get the opportunity, you know that you're plus. There is no move in the game that you still, like, you use a move and your turn is still active unless it's a projectile that is following, like Thunder Jolt, which, by the way, is broken, or like other projectiles like that, which you know are really, really good. But most moves, you have to use a move and then respect someone's option against it, even if you have to shield or something. But Steve goes down tilt, option. He just pressures you for free, and that's crazy. It's so good. It's so good. And for the last move in high tier, we're going to have up smash. Up smash is one of the best anti-airs in the entire game. With the scoop hitbox, so it's a great out of shield option. What frame is it? So it's frame 8, which is insane. That is a really fast out of shield option. It's really, really good. It is strong as hell. It scales really well with rage, of course. It even has uses in the air because of the block break combos, which can let you have a lot more options and a lot like longer of combos, even though it only does like 2 or 3% if your block's gonna break. The scoop hitbox is kind of small, but it's big enough. And then, of course, it's a giant block in the air. So if you don't have an air dodge and Steve is running below you, you are going to get hit by up smash. There are only a couple moves that break through it, which I'm pretty sure are really, really fast multi-hits, which basically just don't exist. So you just get hit and it kills you. Like, you cannot be above Steve because he will kill you. So you're going to get up aired, higher up, and then he's just going to land and wait for you. If you ever air dodge higher to try to avoid an up air, he's going to fast fall and then shark you and then up smash and kill you. It's crazy. It is so useful. It is so good. It's one of my favorite up smashes to use in the entire game. Like, again, up smash and down tilt kind of have the same flaw, whereas if you use it and it misses, you're going to get hard punished. But again, there are situations where you can use it basically without risk, so it's broken. For mid-tier moves, I think that the next best move that Steve has is going to be F Smash. This move, again, it's useful. It's very strong, it is powerful, it can combo off of jab. If you're a fast faller, it is really good. But you're basically only using it for either hard reads on ledge trapping or, you know, like air dodge reads, like advantage reads, whereas you have other options to do so, so you don't need to forward smash, but if you hit it, God, holy crap, it's so strong. Diamond forward smash, of course, kills at like 60 or 70 at the ledge. Normal, like the rest of the F smashes kill at what, like 80 to like 110, depending on how far away from the ledge are you and how heavy the character is. Like forward smash is it's a pretty good forward smash. Again, is it safe on shield? No, most kill moves like this aren't. But it is still a really good move. Again, it is not useful enough in enough situations for me to put it in high tier, but when you can use this move, it is so strong, it is so powerful, and it kills quite well, of course. It's just not good enough to be better than this, but being better than this is incredible because all the moves I've already listed are fantastic. So, yeah. I think Steve's next best move is going to be back air. I think back air is really good. Again, is it going to be the move you use the most in advantage? No. Because a lot of times if you're off stage, especially at lower percent, you're going to go for forward airs to try to get spikes or to get the out hitbox, whereas back air's a little bit more committal, but God, it is so strong. If you get rinse repeat edge guards, like let's say with down tilts to start and then someone tries to recover high, you just back air them and it kills at like 90 off stage. It is really, really, really strong. It is quite strong. Again, is it safe on shield? I don't know, let me check. It's going to be like -6 to -8 depending on which tool you're using, which is pretty good. Granted, again, that is going to be frame 3 aerial out of shieldable or frame 5 aerial out of shieldable, depending on which, you know, sword you have or which weapons you have, like which material. So it is pretty safe, which is damn good. But again, that is going to be punishable by most good upbeats out of shield. And also, of course, you have to do it frame perfect landing. If not, it's going to be -9, -10 potentially, which is going to open up a little bit more punishes, unfortunately. But again, it's pretty big, especially like if you're really spacing it and like drifting away. It is going to be hard to punish in terms of distance, given its safety. So it is a pretty good move in terms of landing. But again, are you going to be doing that, or are you going to be trying to be like placing blocks and jumping away? So I don't really know how much is going to be just like landing back air. Especially, I don't know how often he's going to be facing the other way. I don't know. I guess you can always like place a block backwards, or like block and then turn around and then like jump down and like back air, which is pretty useful. But I do think this move is a great edge guarding tool, and sometimes a good move for like neutral, just like short hop bear, because it's pretty safe. But other than that, I'm not 100% sure why you would be using this move over other tools, which are just going to be better and more versatile, like forward air or even neutral air. So that's pretty good. Like, it's still a pretty good move, and again, mid-tier is good, especially in the context of Smash Ultimate. Next up, I want to put TNT. Honestly, TNT might be high tier. I personally have had a lot of trouble using it for ledge trapping. I feel like I always guess wrong, but between the ledge trapping and the like down smash and vulnerability thing, I do think this move has a fair amount of uses, and again, it is really strong. Actually, you know what? I am going to put it into high tier. I think this move is good enough. So I totally lied, but I haven't covered it yet, so I do want to cover it here. TNT, it's great for edge guarding against like Fox and Falco specifically, because the fire burns the TNT, which is crazy. It's so strong. It is great for ledge trapping, and again, you can, of course, kill it with your minecart and just like by hitting other moves and kind of make it so like, hey, I control this area of the screen. And I don't think it costs any material, which is busted. I know the redstone part does, but I don't think just placing TNT does. Of course, you also have the usage on Smashville, Town and City, and I think PS2, whereas you can place a TNT and mine to specifically get iron and your better materials quicker instead of mining the floor, which is really, really good. That's so good. That makes it have one more use, which is why I ended up putting it into high tier as opposed to mid tier, because not only is it useful for offense and like just someone trying to get back to stage, you can also just throw it down potentially in disadvantage, just because people are like throwing out moves or like multi-hits or something, because it'll like make it hit a lot, make them have a lot of hit lag, like let's say Rob's up air, and then you get to land for free, which honestly I need to do more, considering like if I play Steve, I think that's actually a really good idea. And then of course, using it for the ability to mine on certain stages for better material, because let's say you're low on iron, you hit someone off, you place a TNT mine and get 3 iron really quickly. That's really important, and then you can use that for ledge trapping anyway, which is insane. But yeah, it's just so good. It is legitimately such a good move. It's a move that I definitely know I don't use enough when I play the character. So yeah, TNT, just some good stuff. So back to mid-tier, we are going to go to down smash. I think down smash sends at one of the best angles for the game. Again, you can combo it on fast fallers off of jab, you can hit people's neutral get up really easily, you can activate your TNT and then air dodge through it, which I think is really good. This one's lava, by the way, up smash is magma, just so you know. Like, it does kill, or it sends at terrible angles, in which case if you have a teleport recovery, you're going to get blocked off and from the ledge, you're going to just not have a good time getting back to the stage against Steve once he down smashes you, unless you have a really good recovery. And also, I'm pretty sure at 2 frames, at least bad 2 frames, I don't know how low it hits relative to the stage, but I'm pretty sure at 2 frames, at least like mediocre 2 frames, like let's say Pichu's and a couple other ones. Like, it's definitely a really good kill move, but again, I think it is less useful overall than maybe his other, well, I think it might be better actually than forward smash. I'm not sure. But so down smash, just like, it has its uses. And again, the semi-spike angle is incredible. Are you going to use it all the time? No. Is it punishable? Definitely. It's minus 16 on the back hit and minus 34 on the front hit. So you like get drop shield, charge F smash if you like charge forward smash or charge smash attack if you are using the front hit and it hits shield. But it is active for a couple frames. It's active for what, 4 frames, 8 to 11 on front hit, which means you have a 5-frame window to hit neutral get up, which is really good. So yeah. Again, do I think it's the most useful smash attack? No. But it's really strong, and when it hits, it is really important. Like, I think it's an important part of his kit, even if it's not the best part of his kit, you know? So I think, again, I'm not exactly sure how low tier these moves are in general in relation to the cast, which you can actually check out my next Steve move list video where I'm going to be ranking it relative to the entire cast. But I think Steve's 2 worst moves are dash attack and up B, in that order. I do think up B obviously can be good for recovery if you really know how to use it, but again, the fact that it only has a hitbox really at the beginning, granted, it can be a kill confirm sometimes, which is kind of crazy, like up B, like low up B on like a tech away into up smash is literally a kill confirm at like 120, which is kind of crazy, but it's basically, people really only use up B for like, when they don't have another option, which kind of sucks. Like, granted, Is it still useful? Yeah. Is it still a decent recovery? Yeah, because it has a hitbox, and you can move very, like, sneakily if you aren't, especially if the opponents aren't familiar with Brawl, where there were glide mechanics, where we're kind of a little bit more used to those angles, like the Brawl vets. Like, I have not as much trouble edgeguarding it than, let's say, a Smash 4 starting player or even an Ultimate starting player would. But it's still not great. Like, it's not a top-tier upbeat by any means. It's not, like, incredibly fast. It's not like it, like, zooms you across the stage. Like, no, it definitely has a lot of flaws. But it is good enough to not be a bottom-tier move. Spoilers, I don't think Steve has a bottom-tier move. I just kind of put that there just for show. And dash attack is just a move you really don't want to use, because it's basically like, why would you dash attack when you could run and then let go and jab? Like, obviously, it is a kill move, it is stronger, it gets people off stage, it is a get off me tool so then you can mine, but like, I feel like Steve has so many other options in terms of offense. Like, if you can get a punish that's anything other than dash attack, you basically want to do that move. Sure, again, is it a kill move? Do you see someone like tech away and you want to get a kill? You do dash attack if they're at 140. I mean, obviously probably early if you have diamond. But it's just, like, not good enough. Like, it's not useful enough. Like, it's his least useful move in neutral. For sure, in my opinion. So, and, like, it doesn't combo into anything. It doesn't really do anything. Like, yeah, you could, like, down throw dash attack, but why down throw dash attack when you can down throw jab, or down throw forward air, or down throw forward smash, like, at low percents? Like, it's just not worth it, you know? And I saved this for last, but I do want to rank Steve's grab. I think, in terms of, as a grab, by itself, and including the throws, that it is high tier. Because listen, it is a frame 13 tether grab, which is the fastest tether grab by a couple frames, I'm pretty sure. Like, most tether grabs are like frame 15, 16, 17 in this game. I'm pretty sure there's one faster one. I think like Toon Link's is pretty fast. Or Young Link's, I think. But it's really strong. It is an anti-air grab. Like, if you jump, you get grabbed. Like, there have been plenty of times, in fact, I lost an Iron Man just now to it, that I tried to jump over a Steve, and he grabbed me because I did a short hop, which is something that a lot of other grabs won't do. Like, down throw is obviously fantastic, especially if you have iron, because you get at 0% down throw into either forward smash or jab or forward air, depending on the floatiness of the character, and down throw forward air can lead to a ton of damage. Of course, you have forward throw, which sends out one of the best angles in the entire game and is also a high percent kill throw. Like, forward throw just leads to so many edge guards. It's so disgusting. It's one of the best angled throws in the entire game. You have a kill throw in terms of up throw, you have a different kill throw in terms of back throw, although I think at the percents that back throw will kill, up throw will also kill, which is great because you want vertical kill throws, right? Like, I do think it is a very important part of his kit because also, again, a lot of people are going to be shielding a lot because they're scared of run up jab, they're scared of cart, they're scared of run up tilt, so they're going to shield and then you grab them, which is not reactable. Like, it is definitely 100% not reactable. You have to guess, which is really good in a game where it can lead to 60% and in a game where people want to shield against Steve. Like, that's really good. It is so good. You can get edge guards because of it, because of forward throw. You can, of course, get stage and, you know, just mine a lot. But yeah, I do think grab is just really versatile, and it is a really important part of his kit. Of course, grabs always are. Like, a mark of if you're comfortable with a character is how much you grab with them, if I'm being honest. Like, Steve's grab is just good. I really like it. Of course, it's punishable because it's tether grab, and all basically tether grabs are punishable, except sometimes Luigi's. I do think this is going to be the list, so let me know down in the comments below if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below. Don't forget to be on the lookout for my other Steve tier list where I rank it relative to the cast, and I will see you all next time.